Welcome everyone. Welcome to another weekly healing meditation with me, of course, Vicky, and with the Keepers of the Keys, a group of 12 healing angels from the Libraries of Light who are my angelic guides, but are here to help all of humanity to move into the new earth energies and into the consciousness of love. So thank you for joining us again. Well, this meditation is designed to complement the angel message that I channeled from the Keepers of the Keys for this week. It does not mean that it is only designed for this week. In other words, if you're finding another time it is calling you, then it is the perfect time for you. And this week we are going to be working with this amethyst wand. It is from Bahia, Brazil. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. And it is that region of Brazil, or that state of Brazil, is renowned for its amethyst, dragon tooth amethyst and amethyst wands. Now, of course, this is a polished wand, but it comes through with a great deal of power. This comes with the power of the violet ray of light and the violet flame, and as such it's connected with Archangel Michael and with Saint Germain. And so those of you who are familiar with Saint Germain, of course, is the master of the violet flame, and the violet flame is a powerful tool of divine alchemy. And what that means is it supports us to transmute energy, and this was the message for this week about us cleansing, clearing, purifying our bodies and energy fields, and needing to cut cords or any other energy practices that will support us to be able to do so. It has been a heavy time around the world with the war in Ukraine and really conflicts all over the world. There's a huge humanitarian crisis. And there already was, before all this occurred in Ukraine, of course, from Yemen and Syria to Somalia and everywhere around the world. And on top of that, we have in Australia on the East Coast, horrific floods that have devastated whole towns and have left people homeless and without anything and no supplies. So it has been a difficult time for many, and it can be overwhelming. And so while we are not here to say that we shouldn't be doing anything, this is the opposite of saying this. What we are saying and what the keepers are supporting us to do is to cleanse our energies before we engage with the world, and following our engagement with the world, because certainly as sensitive people, as empaths, or any person who is sensitive to energy, we can be overwhelmed. And I have to say, even though I am committed to my spiritual practices, it got me this week. And there was a day where I was low with the migraine because the energies of the week got to me. And it's not to say that that's a failure. It is just that my energy practices weren't sufficient to the energies of the week. Now this week we're also having a geomagnetic storm or a solar storm, and that's going to stir up a lot of energy as well. And thankfully we have a full moon towards the end of the week, about the 18th of March, depending on where you are in the world, and this will also help us to release. And then right at the end of the week, as we're just about to move into the new week, the following week is the equinox. So it will be on the 20th to the 21st of March, and there is a 3-day period where we really feel the energies of the equinox. The equinox is going to be all about, and is always all about, balance and harmony. It is at this time that the crystalline grids of the earth harmonize together, and it supports us to come back into balance with ourselves. So it is, while the harmonization of the crystalline grids is important, it's also important for us because we are very much influenced by Mother Earth and her energies. So the more that we cleanse and clear our energies, the more that we can come into balance and harmony and harness the energies of the equinox, so that we can do this. And I will be running a full healing meditation on the equinox. This will be a paid event I will be donating all proceeds from that event to charities both here and in the Ukraine. So for refugee agencies and other agencies that are supporting the crisis there. So there will be details to come for that. But this week and this meditation will support us to get to that point so that we can go with as clear as energy as possible, so that we can come with a clean slate, and then we can fully harness the benefits of the equinox. And equinox is always one of my favorite times of the year. It's one of the few times that I do a full event, a meditation event, and they're the two equinoxes, the two solstices, and the Lion's Gate. So this is the first one for this year. So as I was saying, when it comes to then action, of course, we can take whatever action that we're inspired to do, but we also need to take care of ourselves so that we are not running from an empty cup. So this is what the meditation this week will be supporting us to do. Now this, given that it's connected with Saint Germain and Archangel Michael, we'll be working with them this week as well. And I'm connected to both of them intimately. Both are part of Aria, my divine collective, as a group of guides and angels and masters who are around me and support me in the energy work that I do. And I love the relationship I have with both of them, to be honest. So I'm grateful for this opportunity to be able to bring them through and support us in this meditation. Now, when it comes to other cleansing practices, I know the keepers mention a few. The other thing is cleansing through either smoking ceremonies or smudging or anything like that. Now, of course, every tradition, basically, or across the world, has some form of smoking ceremony or ritual to help cleanse our energy, cleanse our homes, and cleanse our bodies. Now, I wanted to talk about my favorite way of doing this, and that is with frankincense resin. Now, this is an organic frankincense, so I can feel the chemicals when they're burning from other sources that are not organic. So you can just see some pieces of frankincense there. Other forms of resin that I love is amber and myrrh, and then other forms of copal as well. Now, with these, the reason why I'm bringing these up is because we hear a lot in the spiritual communities or New Age communities about sage and Palo Santo, and while I love them, I do, and I've used them myself, sourcing them ethically can be a concern. And so I have particular concerns about cultural appropriation and the ethical selling and producing and distribution of these products. I source these, personally. I don't sell these, so I have no financial benefit in recommending these resins at all. I source these from a supplier called Huckabee in Western Australia, and I know that she ethically sources and even travels to these countries to make sure that everything is fair trade and organic and ethically sourced. So the resins are what I like. If anyone wants any more information, you can contact me, and I can share more about what I do, but it's part of my daily practice. Without fail, I will at least once be burning some kind of resin, and it's a wonderful way to cleanse our crystals as well by using the smoke, cleansing our home. And I love the smell. The smell is just beautiful. Just for me, it's calming, it calms me, it's grounding, and for me, I get to connect to a sense of peace with it. So now it's time to bring through the keepers and to bring through the meditation. Welcome, dear ones. We are pleased to be with you. we are pleased to bring through this, let's not call it just a meditation, but an energy practice, one that you could do daily and that would benefit you daily. Just as we said in our message, when it comes to energetic hygiene, you wash your bodies and you cleanse your teeth, you clean your teeth daily. So it would benefit you also to clean and clear your energies daily. Now, if you are not doing this daily, it's not to say that this is anything bad or wrong, but only that it would benefit you. And so if you are doing this weekly, then do this weekly. If you're able to do more, then do more. But if you've never done it before, then welcome to the first time. And we hope that this becomes part of your daily ritual or regular ritual when it comes to cleansing and clearing your energies. So we are connecting with the higher selves of all people, connecting with this meditation across the eternal moment of now. And we connected with Archangel Michael and Saint Germain. And we bring through a symphony of light, aria, and Araya, Vicky's higher self, and the councils of light, the archangels and the angelic rungs, Melchizedek and the order of Melchizedek, and the Christed beings of light, Father, Mother, God, the great central source, the great central sun, the great white rose. As we connect to this energy source, divine creator, we bring through a pillar of light to you and through the temple of Blue Volcano, allowing it to flush through you. And into the crystalline grids of Gaia, and all the way to the heart of Gaia. Allowing this to come up in an ever-flowing circulation of light and expanding to your energy fields, filling them, creating a divine vessel for this energy to flow through. And so connecting with the divine consciousness of this crystal, this amethyst wand, with Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, and we send this divine consciousness again to you and through you, enveloping you, surrounding you, and filling you from the inside out. First, we connect with Archangel Michael and his mystic sword of light. And you may see this wand as a proxy for his sword of light, allowing this to be energetically inserted into your body and energy field, to vibrate out of your body and energy field any energies that are not your own, allowing these energies to move out of your body, shift out of your body, and to be transmuted, and clearing, releasing, shifting and transmuting across all time, space, realities and dimensions, shifting interdimensionally, purifying and alchemizing to the highest vibration. Taking this out of your body and energy field, now it is used to cut cords, hooks, ties and attachments, to cut, dissolve and release, to people, concerns, situations and events, all that you're ready for and all that is in your best and highest good. Moving throughout your body, through the chakras, dissolving and releasing. As Archangel Raphael brings through the emerald ray to heal where these have been cut and where they have been dissolved. And you may ask with particular attention to any part of your body, your stomach, your throat, your heart, your back, shoulders, even your mind, helping to release and lift the veils of any illusions, distortions and imbalances. Saint Germain comes through with the violet flame to support this process of divine alchemy. To move through your bodies, through your chakras, through your minds, through your digestive systems, through your throats, wherever it needs to, solar plexus, the back of the heart, go forward across the shoulders, throughout your bodies, and all layers of your body, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Expanding this energy through your energy fields. As we support, we as a symphony of light, this cleansing and this clearing and purifying energy, moving throughout your energy fields, allowing this release as much as you're ready for and is in your best and highest good. From your backs and from the past, releasing all that no longer serves you. Coming and returning to your center. Bringing through Metatron's cube through your central channel. Archangel Metatron. And anchoring into your Earth Star, supported by Archangel Sandalphon, and anchoring the golden ray of light. And so we bring through this twin energy with their support, first flushing with the diamond white ray of light through the body and through the energy field, returning all to light. And now showering you with the light of Christ consciousness and the golden ray, sealing your energy field from all that is not light. Healing and sealing any holes, tears, and psychic wounds. Anchoring this energy into the Earth Star. We allow this energy to continue to run as long as you require. Returning to peace. Returning to center, returning to calm. You may in turn utilize these tools of alchemy to support you, your spaces, your families, and even situations you're faced with. Areas of conflict, disaster, and crisis. In your best and highest good, and the best and highest good of all concerned. And so it is. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this meditation, this energy practice. It's still taking me some time to fully return to my body. So for you, now what you may do is drink lots of water, is ground, orientate yourselves to the room, the space that you're in, to your senses, what you see, taste, touch, and smell. Know that these meditations are not designed for while you are driving or operating heavy machinery. Now, I would love to hear how you go and how you find this meditation, and always sending you much love.